A guten Chodesh, Chodesh Tov. It is today the first day of Rosh Chodesh Elul. We're in the preparatory month for the high holidays. So first of all, let us give additional charity, which is definitely something appropriate to do this month. And custom also has it as of today, the first day of Rosh Chodesh, we start adding in our morning prayers some at Minchen and some at Ma'ariv, depending on the custom, afternoon or evening services, Psalm 27 in Tehillim, which is the famous song called the David Hashem Oiri. Let me read to you a few of the first verses of this psalm and realize and understand what's the connection between this particular psalm and the month of Elul. First, I should mention that the name of God is mentioned in this psalm 13 times. Kabbalah, we have this concept, it's called the 13 petals of roses, which represent, now, not all roses have 13 petals, some have more, some have less, but there is a particular rose that has 13 petals. These represent the 13 attributes of kindness, of compassion of God, which shine particularly in this month of Elul. So let us go back to the psalm itself, where we say the following: Le David, for David, Hashem oiri v'yishi mimi ira. God is my light and my salvation, from whom shall I fear? Hashem mo'es chayai mimi efrat. God is my stronghold for my life, and whom should I be frightened of? Bekroi v'olai mereim. When evildoers draw near me, lechol es besore, to devour my flesh. Tzorai va'oivai, my enemies, my adversaries against me, they will stumble and fall. Im tachane olai machane, if a camp encamps against me, lo yira libi, I will not fear, my heart will not fear. Im takum olai milchama, if there will be a war which will be raised against me, bezois ani boteach, I'm trusting, I'm certain with the following, that what? That acha shoalti me'is Hashem. There's one thing which I ask of God. Oisa avakish, and this I will continue to request. Shifti beveis Hashem, that I should be sitting in the house of God. Kol yemei chaya, my entire life. For what? Lachzois benoyam Hashem ulevaker beicholoi. That I should see the pleasantness of God and to visit His holy temple every morning, every day. Ki itzpeneni besukoi. He will hide me in His sukkah, in His tabernacle. B'yom ro, on a bad day, a day of calamity. Yastireni b'seiser aholoi. He will conceal me in the secrecy of His tent. B'tzur yeroi mimeni, and He will lift me up on a rock, protect me. V'ato, and now, Yorim roishi, I will raise my head al oivai, over my enemies. Sebevoisai, those who are around me. Ve'ezbcho ba'holoi, and I will sacrifice in His tent. Zifrei trua, sacrifices with joyous song. Oshira v'zamro Hashem, I will sing and chant praise to God. He goes on and on. But here we see Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Sukkot, and Simchas Torah that David HaMelech speaks here. David HaMelech is speaking over here for God's protection. On the spiritual level, it means also protecting the soul from the enemy, which is the body, which is the nefesh habamis, the evil inclination. So starts David HaMelech, Oiri, my light. Light refers to, according to Chassidus, to Rosh Hashanah, the New Year. There is a new light coming into this world. So David HaMelech praises, I want to have this light, and this light will protect me. And he continues, excuse me, Achaz sho'alti, one thing I'm requesting from God. What means Achaz? He's requesting a whole slew of things. To visit in God's home, to be protected, etc., etc. Achaz means the day which is called Achaz, the day which is called one and unique, the day where the uniqueness, the oneness of the person's soul, Yechida as it's called, the fifth level of the person's soul, which is called Achaz, Yechida, this should be revealed. He's referring to Yom Kippur. And then he says, Ki itzpeneni besukoi. I'm very sorry for that. He will hide me in his tabernacle. Talking about sukkahs, being enveloped completely in the godly mitzvah, in the godly sukkah. That will be my protection. I'm guaranteed of this protection. And then he says, after all this, I will come to celebrate. I will come to sing. Simchas Torah, Shir v'Zamru Hashem, which refers to Simchas Torah. So this is why we say, LeDavid Hashem Oreh, until when? Until actually the day of prior to Simchas Torah. Hoshana Rabbah is the last day, because then we enter into song, there's no more pleading. So please God, let us have now entering and pleading and singing with you in your holy temple. Don't wait till Simchas Torah. Make it happen today.